because you didn't have it listen to you doesn't mean shit.
No, I'm saying to the comic shop. Nobody gave a shit
So
about
the world
comic.
revolves around you. If you don't know about something,
okay,
it's nothing.
Well, then let me change it. Nobody in Baton Rouge gave a shit about it until the Fox News. No, nobody talked about it. Nobody knew about it.
First of all, you have no way of knowing that.
Came out, no, I'm going by just what people come in and talk to me about.
Now,
nobody asked me about it. Nobody called me about it. Nobody did nothing until the Fox News.
Look, there's no question about it that guys on it who didn't know about it. The fact is, before that, no, I'm saying before that, nobody ever mentioned it to us at all. Nobody asked if we were going to get it. Nobody cared. But that doesn't mean anything.
You realize you're not a hub, right?
Dude, that doesn't mean anything. If I walk in here and you tell me,
absolutely.
Yeah. If I walk in and say,
if people were excited about a book, they would have mentioned it. If he'd been around for like 3 months before that Fox News thing, they would have mentioned something about it.
I walked in here.
What happened? What's that like $2 million in sales? What are those?
Before Fox.
I know. I'm saying, where was that $2 million in sales? People saying, "How can I get the Ison book?"
Before Fox. Dude,
I'm saying nobody even cared about the book locally.
You're not gonna carry it.
Maybe in New Orleans, maybe somewhere else.
In the whole
Baton
world.
Rouge. I can only speak for Baton Rouge.
It was on BBC. Holy crap!
Crickets. As far as this place is concerned, not one person.
I happen to know people in Baton Rouge who knew who Eric July was before Fox News interview.
That's fine. Well, they don't come here, so what do I care?
What?
I'm not going to get their business anyway.
5 people?
I'm not going to get. If I'm not going to get their business anyway, what do I care about?
What do you mean?
I mean,
how do you know you're not?
Because they would have already mentioned it to me.
You already said you don't care about the business of the 80-year-old guy who called in.
But what I'm saying is this: if I walked into you and you said to me, "What do you think of that new Ison book?" I said, "What's that?" And I'd never heard of it. Am I going to go because I've never heard of it? That somehow nobody else knows about it?
But if my very first two calls for the book came from an old dude said, his exact words
"Hi there, I'm 80."
Well, he said, I think he said it was like 65, 70.
Told your name.
Yeah, he goes, I'm an old guy. I never really read the comics, but I watched Fox News.
Shane, let me break through. Hang on.
That's how I learned about it. What I'm saying.
Hold on. Both of y'all motherfuckers. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
What do you got to get in here?
All I know is
because he's missing the point. He's missing a point.
His own trailer.
He stated the point,
but
he missed it.
You're just blaming Fox because you hate Fox.
No, it's a boring book.
You brought up Fox.
Wait, did you read it?
Away.
No.
Nobody's read it yet.
I watched this trailer. I had no desire to read that.
I'm not even worried about that. I'm just saying you missed something and you said it.
It has nothing to do with
the
my
old
politics.
It does.
I'm telling you, the only reason I knew it existed
okay, the old part
was because of Fox. That's what the guy said. The customer said, I saw this comic book on Fox.
But that's happenstance. What if I happened to walk in here 2 days before?
Nobody. Oh yeah, but nobody did. Nobody did for 3 months. Nobody ever said Rip Reverse. Nobody said Ison. Nobody said, hey, nobody even told me about his YouTube channel since he's been in existence.
But you're not the whole universe. A lot of people have known about him.
I can only speak for myself, and that's what I'm saying. It's not political. It's the fact that the only reason people are asking right now,
only the people that talk to you.
Yes. That's all I can do. I can't.
I can't
live in anybody else's world.
You made a blanket statement that
blanket statement of this comic shop. This comic shop. I speak for this comic shop because I'm here all the time, and not one person gave a shit about this book.
That's not true.
No, nobody ever mentioned it. Nobody ever asked if we had it.
People you talked about.
I never even heard of this Eric July until the Fox thing.
Yes, I get you. That's called anecdotal.
The shop is what I'm saying.
The shop. You are the shop. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, I'm the only one here. Every second that we're open, I'm here.
You're not understanding what I'm saying to you. I understand that you first heard about it that way. Okay?
The point is, nothing's going to happen to this book.
But you said it's only popular because of the Fox interview, which is factually incorrect.
It is an utterly political thing because
it's not.
What's his second book? What's his second book coming out? It is called Truth, Justice, and the American Way. The writer of that book said, the only reason I'm writing this is because he's pissed off that Superman Returns.
That's not him. That's Gabriel. That's Gabriel El Taib. That's not.
I'm going to go by his quote. He said he got sick of DC taking the word American Way out of it.
Had a contract with a guy. He went and said, "If you don't put it back in, I quit." So
he created a book called Truth, Justice, and American Way just because DC wouldn't put it in a one movie.
Not the movie. We're talking about the comic.
It's nothing to do with
Well,
Gabriel
the movie's where it started. With Franklin
it was out
said
there,
Truth, Justice, and all that jazz.
Said all that stuff.
The internet blew up.
Jazz.
All right.
Well, all that jazz, all that stuff, whatever.
Well, it's
But
a
he wouldn't
different
say
line,
justice.
so
Point being,
you get a lot of stuff wrong,
he
Shane.
he's not woke. He is not woke or anti-woke. All he wants to do
But
is
he knew what he
comics.
was doing. You can tell me he didn't know what he was doing
Well, yeah.
by going on Fox.
Well, what do you mean knew what he was doing?
He knew what he was doing. That got him so much
If
publicity.
CNN had called him and he didn't like CNN, he would have interviewed with him.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to interview him, he'll interview. And you understand?
CNN had no interest.
You
in it.
understand? No, they
CNN
didn't. You
probably didn't know about
understand that Fox is political, and they want to interview
No,
somebody.
I know Fox is.
When a guy comes out and says, "I'm making a comic book that is a rebuke against the wokeness of the thing," they're going to interview him.
Okay, well, let's say he had the 2 million sales, like you said he did. He got
Fact.
another million just from conservatives that
But-
bought Fox.
No,
And
he was
knew
up to
would.
3 before that.
He knew he would by saying the magical word woke. Whether
No.
it's woke or anti-woke, if you say woke on Fox News, you instantly get famous. Yes, you do.
He didn't know he was going to be interviewed on Fox News when he did this. He's been playing this a year, dude. Over a year.
So
And
where
he
did
put his
that
own money
million
on it.
sales come up after the Fox interview? Where did that come from? No, I'm sorry, it's $1.5 million. He's up to 3.5 million.
Okay.
So if he only had 2 million before,
About 205, something like that. But
and now he's got another $1.5 million right
yeah,
after.
But what's wrong with
right
that? I mean,
after
and
the
that's his
interview?
fault somehow. Look.
No,
the
I'm
interview-
just saying you gotta look at it that he knew what he was doing.
Look, he's playing this over a year.
He knew
Now,
what he was doing.
Did he know he would make money on Fox interview?
He
But
said
remember,
the magic word
he
that
didn't
would
know
get him
Fox
$1.5
was going to
million.
interview him.
He said the magic word. That's all he did.
Look, that's
No, he signed up for the
he did say
Fox
woke.
comic book program, and he got
No, that's asinine, bud. Asinine
no.
and wrong. But
So he got
But-
almost as many pre-sales just from the Fox interview that he did in his entire 3 months
No,
before
but
that.
look,
That's
did
what you said.
no, I said he got some
You
sales
said
off
for
of it.
3
Sure.
months he had $2 million in sales
But
for
if
3
he'd
months.
never done the Fox
After
interview,
the
he
Fox
still would be
interview,
doing
It
fine.
went up the day after. It spiked up to another.
Let's say he
$1.5
never
million.
did the Fox interview. If he never did it, he would
Yeah.
still be doing pretty well.
Yeah, so we've been doing about $2 million.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
He
just
put
saying.
his own money in this
He
thing.
got $1.5 million just
Okay.
days,
But, so
days
let's
after
leave.
that interview.
First of all, let's leave. I don't know why. You hate Fox, so you don't want to do it. Let me get you
No,
this.
I don't give a shit about Fox. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
dude.
Let's
It's a
say
gimmick. It's a gimmick.
it's
He
not
might
a
as well-
gimmick.
He might as well throw a
He
full
look,
cover on it.
the guy
That's
loves
all it
comics.
is.
First of all, you don't know the guy. You're visiting intentions because you don't like what he's doing.
I've
A
watched
gimmick.
his
Everything's
entire
in that case.
YouTube
This is a
thing.
gimmick. Everything is if you don't have a gimmick, you can't sell a comic book.
I'm just saying.
We
We might get a couple copies,
let me tell you something.
but I doubt he's
The
going to be a
honor-
flash in the
see,
pan.
you
It's
know,
going nowhere. I guarantee.
He's going nowhere with $3 million.
Look,
Yeah, he got his $3 million.
First of all-
better run with it.
if you want to call it a gimmick, there's nothing
It
inside
is,
like
dude.
that.
It is a gimmick.
That's not a gimmick. He truly believes. See, you're not in the guy's heart. The guy says he loves comics. He's loved them as long as you and I have. He's a bit younger than us. Okay?
I know.
First of all,
I
Okay,
had to
wait,
learn about the
wait,
guy
he
because
loves
all
comics?
these people call him.
He doesn't like what's happened in modern comics because they're horrible and garbage. So,
That's a matter of opinion there.
oh, gee, I didn't know it was a matter of opinion. I thought it was fact.
Oh, well, you're the one yelling at me about
I said
Fox
in his
News.
opinion.
I'm not even a Fox News guy. I'm not even a
All right.
conservative.
Follow me on this.
I'm just saying. Connect the fucking dots.
It's not a gimmick. In other words, if he didn't
Let's put
love
it this
comics,
way: if you walk in on a dead body and you have a smoking
He's
gun,
so
and the cop
ridiculous.
sees you, is
My
he going to
God,
assume?
man.
Is he going to assume you killed the guy?
yes,
There you go.
and he's going to get in trouble with the DA.
So what's that ass and you and me thing?
You still have to prove it, right? Don't you have to prove it? Does the cop have to prove it?
He's totally pure, and he just wants to make a
No.
ass cop.
Yes. The guy loves comics. Look, the guy had a lot of money. He put $200,000 of his own money plus that in this. He's disenchanted with what comic books are.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a matter of
No kid.
It's not a
But
matter of
the
opinion. He
industry's
said
garbage
it.
and makes-
it's like anything
So-
that adds a breast or changes the gender, people
Yeah.
flip out about it nowadays.
Well, that's what
There's
it's
no
idiotic
point
to
to
do
it.
that, to screw around with other people's creations.
Why?
But the
Why?
point is,
You've
because
been
it's
doing
only
that for
more
years.
uncreative shit to do that.
Hey,
Doing it for
doing
years
that
makes it
since
right,
the
boss.
80s.
Yeah, and it wasn't right then either. But here, the point is, now he doesn't like the agenda. This is his opinion, not yours. So he decides to say, let me do comics because I love comics. I want to see comics come out that people just want to read and enjoy that don't preach to them. The content of the comic book.
Didn't
Well,
have a comic book. The comic books are made to preach.
no,
Yes,
that's
they are.
the most
No, the
stupid fucking thing I've
very,
ever heard.
the very essence of a comic is teaching you about right and wrong from the very
No.
beginning.
Or like the
Right
Archie
and wrong,
comics.
not politics, by the way. But right or wrong, it's
Not
good to
right
have
and
that in there,
wrong.
but not right or wrong. Right or wrong, I mean, I'm with you.
Right and wrong is
It's
a
good to
lesson.
have that, but let's face it, they're a commercial means to sell pamphlets that sell ads and that entertain kids into buying them. Kids.
And to teach kids.
Not to teach kids.
Yeah.
It's fine to teach. It taught me a lot, but that's not what it's for. That's a byproduct of it. And it's
I'm
fine.
saying they've always been political. Comments have always been political.
You don't understand what the word political means.
Okay, I guess not.
Philosophical and political.
Hey, do you want to sell something? Because there's a guy waiting on you down there.
I was just waiting.
Sort of like that 80-year-old guy that's not a customer.
Stupid ass comment. And when it fails, then
But you know, I don't care if it fails. I'm not going to read it.
Can I get the newspaper bundle and then 2 call